Welcome students. Today we are going to discuss some problems of quadratic equations, and we will start today solution of quadratic equation by the method of factorization. There are so many methods for solving a quadratic equation: by factorization method, by completing the square, by quadratic formula. We will discuss one by one. So in this video we will discuss how to solve given quadratic equations by factorization method, and we'll start this topic in this video with these questions. We have taken 5 questions here. First is x square minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. Second is 2x square plus x minus 6 is equal to 0. Third is root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. Next, fourth is 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 is equal to 0. And fifth is 100x square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So today in this video we'll see how we can solve these given quadratic equations with the help of factorization. So let us do these problems one by one. First, this is x square minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. First of all, we have to factorize this given expression. So here we will try to split this middle term minus 3x in two different parts, so that product of these two parts will be equal to product of first and last term. Here product of first and last term means whenever we will multiply x square and minus 10, this is minus 10x square, correct? So we have to split this minus 3x in such a way so that the value minus 3x remains same, but product of these two parts of minus 3x will be same of that of product of first and last term, I mean minus 10x square. So you see here we can write x square minus 3x minus 10 is x square minus 5x plus 2x minus 10 is equal to 0. Just you can check here. Here product of this first and last term is minus 10x square, and the same is the product of these two terms also. Minus 5x into 2x is minus 10x square. So during factorization of the given expression, you have to take care about these things, that sum or difference of these two terms will remain same. Here minus 5x plus 2x is same minus 3x, as well as product of these two terms is equal to product of first and last term. I hope you have understood it. And now proceed. So now you take some common from first two terms. So obviously you can take here x common from x square minus 5x. So here remains x minus 5, plus now you take common from these two terms. Here you can take 2 common. So this is x minus 5 is equal to 0. Here you have to be very careful that the expression inside these two brackets should be same. Otherwise, your factorization is not appropriate. So you see here in both of the brackets we are having x minus 5. It means we are in the right way, correct? Now in these two terms again you can take x minus 5 common from these two terms. So whenever we will take x minus 5 common from these two terms, from first term we are getting x, and from second term we are getting 2. This is equal to 0. Now you see here product of these two linear expressions is 0. X minus 5 into x plus 2 is equal to 0. And you know this is possible only when either x minus 5 is equal to 0 or x plus 2 will be 0. So in both the case, we will get here two different values of x that we have to evaluate it, that we have to find out it. So when x minus 5 is equal to 0, you are getting x is equal to 5. And when this part is 0, x plus 2 is equal to 0, we are getting x is equal to minus 2. So these two values of x is equal to 5 and x is equal to minus 2 are the required solutions of the given quadratic equation. These are the solutions. So we got the answer here. X is equal to 5 and x is equal to minus 2. These are answers for this question number 1. Clear? Now we'll see next question. See, here second question is 2x square plus x minus 6 is equal to 0. So as we discussed in the first question, first of all, we will split up this middle term x into two parts so that product of these two first and last terms, I mean minus 12x square, will same as that of product of two different parts of x. As well as you have to take care that after adding or subtracting of these two terms which will be splitted up here, the value will remain same. That is, value will be x. So let us try for this. So you are getting here, this is 2x square. Here my product of these two is minus 12x square. So in place of x, you can write 4x minus 3x. And last term is minus 6 is equal to 0. So how we can check whether we have taken correct step? Because here 4x minus 3x remains same, x. So there is no difference, there is no change here. This is nothing but x. And the second part you have to check that product of first and last term is here minus 12x square. The same you are getting here also. Whenever you will multiply these two terms, 4x minus 3x, you will get the same value minus 12x square. So our step is correct here. Now let us proceed. And therefore, now you have to take something common from first two terms. How much you can take common? That is 2x. So if 2x is common, the remaining is here x from first term and 2 from second term. Similarly, for last two terms, you can take minus 3 common here. So remaining part is here x and here plus 2 is equal to 0. So you have to check at this step also, as we have discussed in the first question, that this expression inside the brackets should be same. Here x plus 2 is here in both of the brackets. So this is correct. So now in the next step, what we have to do, you have to take this common from these two terms. So if you take x plus 2 common, here first term you will get 2x and next is minus 3 is equal to 0. Correct? Now here product of these two linear expressions is 0. It means either x plus 2 is 0 or 2x minus 3 is equal to 0, or sometimes both will be 0. Okay, so we need not to bother about that. So when x plus 2 is 0, you are getting x is equal to minus 2. And when second part, I mean 2x minus 3 is 0, then you are getting x is equal to 3 by 2. So these two values of x minus 2 and 3 by 2 are the solutions or roots. Sometimes it is non-roots also. So x is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to 3 by 2 are roots or solution of the given quadratic equation, and these are the answers. Correct? Now we'll see next question. Let us see third question. Here third question is root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. So how we will approach? First of all, we have to break this 7x into two parts so that after adding or subtracting of these two terms will remain same 7x, but product of these two parts will be equal to the product of first and last terms. So your first and last terms are root 2x square and 5 root 2. So product of these two terms will be how much? 10x square. So now it is very obvious that for factorization, whenever we will split this 7x into two parts, you can write this is like this: root 2x square plus 5x plus 2x plus 5 root 2, this is equal to 0. You check here, 5x plus 2x, you are getting the value 7x. There is no difference. And product of 5x and 2x, product of these two is 10x square. The same as that of product of first and last term, 10x square. So our this step is correct. Okay, next step. So as we have discussed, we have to take something common from first two terms. So obviously you can take x common from these two terms and remaining part will be root 2x plus 5. Similarly, you have to take common from these two terms. So here we can take plus root 2 common from these two terms. So you are getting here in bracket root 2x plus 5, and this is equal to 0. So the expression inside these two brackets are same. It means our this step is also correct. Now next step, you take this similar part common from these two terms. So let us take root 2x plus 5 common from these two terms. So remaining parts will be from here, left is x, and from second term this is root 2 is equal to 0. Correct? And product of these two expressions is 0. It means either this part is 0 or this part is 0. So when this first part root 2x plus 5 is equal to 0, you can get value of x is equal to how much? This is minus 5 by root 2. Or if you want to rationalize the denominator, then you know you have to multiply numerator and denominator by root 2. So this is minus 5 minus 5 root 2 upon 2. This is first solution of this given quadratic equation. Similarly, you can get second solution also by equating this part with 0. So whenever this part is 0, x plus root 2 is equal to 0, we are getting x is equal to minus root 2. So you are getting two values of x here. First is minus 5 root 2 upon 2, and second one is minus root 2. So these are the solutions of this quadratic equation. So we got the answer here. Now let us see next question. The question number 4. This is 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 is equal to 0. So you know here first of all you will break this term minus x into two parts such that the value minus x will remain same, but product of these two parts will be equal to product of first and last terms. So product of these two terms will be how much? I mean 2x square into 1 by 8 is equal to how much? This will be x square by 4. Correct? So now we will try to break up this minus x into two parts. So let us try for that. This first term is 2x square, and this minus x we would like to write it minus x by 2 minus x by 2. And last term is 1 by 8 is equal to 0. So let us check here. This minus x by 2 minus x by 2 you are getting is equal to minus x. By adding these two terms you are getting minus x, and the product of these two terms minus x by 2 into minus x by 2, this product you are getting how much? You are getting x square by 4, which is equal to product of first and last terms. This product is also x square by 4. So our this step is correct. So in the next step you have to take common from first two terms. So you can take here x common, remaining will be 2x minus half. Similarly, in the second term, you can take 1 by 4, so that you will get here 2x and minus half. This is equal to 0. Here we have to take care that the expression inside these two brackets should be same. That's why we have taken here minus 1 by 4 common, so that we could write here the same value 2x minus half which we have got in this first bracket. The same in first and second brackets. Okay. So next step, in these two terms, these two expressions are same. So we will take common 2x minus half from these two terms, and from first term here left part is x, and here minus 1 by 4 is equal to 0. Now product of these two linear expressions is 0. It means either this part will be 0 or this part will be 0. So whenever first part is 0, when 2x minus half is equal to 0, you can get value of x here. So you see here 2x is equal to half, and therefore x is equal to 1 by 4. Similarly, for the second part, when x minus 1 by 4 is equal to 0, you are getting x is equal to 1 by 4. So here both the roots, both the solutions are same, equal. Sometimes this happens, and this is the solution of this quadratic equation. This is the answer. So value of x is here 1 by 4, which is solution of the given quadratic equation. Correct? And you can check the solution, whether the solution which we have got is right or wrong. Whenever you will put the value of x which we get here we are getting x is equal to 1 by 4. If you will put this value in this given quadratic equation, after simplification, it should be equal to 0. So in this way, you can check the solution that this solution is correct. Okay. Now, next question, last question of this video. So now let us see this question, fifth. 100x square minus 20x plus 1 is equal to 0. We'll try to split this minus 20x into two parts, so that value minus 20x will remain same and product will be equal to product of first and last terms. So here 100x square into 1 is 100x square. So how we can break this minus 20x into two parts, so that product will be 100x square and this value will remain minus 20x. See, we can write this is equal to 100x square minus 10x plus 1 is equal to 0. You see, minus 10x is equal to minus 20x, and product of this minus 10x and minus 10x will be 100x square, that is equal to product of first and last terms. That is required here. So after splitting this middle term minus 20x into these two parts, into minus 10x, in the next step we'll take some common from first two terms. So here you can take 10x common, remaining part will be here 10x and minus 1. Similarly, in the second term we will take minus 1 common, so that the expression inside both the brackets will same. So here we will get 10x minus 1, this is equal to 0. And we will take 10x minus 1 common from these two terms. So 10x minus 1 is common. Here remaining part is 10x and this is minus 1 is equal to 0. So both the factors are same. You see 10x minus 1. This is also 10x minus 1. Both the factors are same. It means we'll get the value of x which will be equal. Roots or solutions of the quadratic equation will be same. So when 10x minus 1 is equal to 0, you are getting x is equal to 1 by 10. From this part also, when you will equate with 0, you are getting x is equal to 1 by 10. So this is the solution of the given quadratic equation. So this is the answer. So students, in this way, by factorizing the given quadratic expression, we can find out the solution, or you can say roots of the equation very easily. So thank you very much for watching this video, and please do some more practices so that you would have command over this topic. Thank you very much.